Have you ever pondered the fate of our solar system? Have you ever wondered what would happen if our sun, the very core of life as we know it, were to transform into a red giant? Imagine, if you will, a celestial ballet where our sun, the star of the show, goes through a dramatic transformation. It's not a sudden change, mind you. This is a process that takes billions of years, a timescale that's hard for us humans to comprehend. The sun, like all stars, is a giant nuclear reactor, fusing hydrogen into helium at its core. This process releases a tremendous amount of energy, which we experience as heat and light. But what happens when the sun exhausts its hydrogen fuel? Does it simply flicker out and die? Far from it, in fact, the sun's next act is even more spectacular. As the sun depletes its hydrogen, it begins to contract under its own gravity. This increases the pressure and temperature at its core, igniting a shell of hydrogen around the core. The outer layers of the sun expand and cool, and the sun transforms into a red giant. The red giant phase of a star is one of expansion and engulfment. Our sun will grow so large that it will swallow Mercury, Venus, and even Earth. Yes, you heard that right. The Earth, our blue home, will be consumed by the sun. Mars, too, will feel the heat, literally. It will not be engulfed by the sun, but the increase in temperature will strip away its thin atmosphere, and any water that might be present will boil away. Jupiter, the gas giant, will see its moons incinerated, and its own gaseous atmosphere will begin to boil away. The same fate awaits Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, the outer gas giants of our solar system. Their icy moons will melt, their rings will disperse, and their atmospheres will evaporate. Even Pluto, the little dwarf planet at the edge of the solar system, will not escape unscathed. It will be heated to the point where its icy surface will turn into gas, leaving behind a barren, rocky core. As we come to the end of this cosmic journey, let's revisit the main points. Our sun, like all stars, is a nuclear reactor, fusing hydrogen into helium. When it exhausts its hydrogen fuel, it will contract, ignite a shell of hydrogen, and expand into a red giant. In this new state, the sun will engulf Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Mars will lose its atmosphere and water, while Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune will lose their moons, rings, and atmospheres. Even Pluto, at the edge of the solar system, will lose its icy surface. Our sun's transformation into a red giant will dramatically change the face of our solar system. It's a sobering thought, but also a fascinating glimpse into the life cycle of stars and the dynamic nature of our universe.